My cock is massive.
I have ordinarily big balls.
You say unordinarily or ordinarily?
Yeah, unordinarily. Unordinarily huge nuts.
That's a big old word right there, Mike. Unordinarily?
Dude, for a little while I didn't know if there was a real word.
Dude, where'd you read that from? Fucking
In-
a series of unfortunate events?
Pretty close, Harry Potter book.
Fucking Harry Potter. How many books are there? Like 8 of those?
9.
You fucking serious?
Actually, I think there's more than 9.
Isn't each one like 700 pages?
Yeah, each one is bigger than the fucking dictionary.
Dude, I tried, man. Just too much. Those series where they just put so much shit. Fuck that.
I haven't seen anything. I don't think I've seen any. The movies were awesome, but I haven't seen anything past, I think, like Prisoner of. No. I can't even remember.
I think I've watched a grand total of 20 minutes of the Harry Potter, all the movies.
Okay, well, I mean, at least I saw like
Dude,
the foundation ones that were really good, but I remember the first one, like at the end where they're getting attacked by all the spiders. I'm like, I just turn off before that spot. I'm like, I'm not seeing ginormous spiders just fucking hauling ass at you.
Wow, do you have arachnophobia?
No, I just don't like. No, because if I see a spider on the ground, I'm not like, oh my God. But like if I see mutated ginormous spiders that are 4 times their size, I'm like, yeah.
You know those probably existed at one point?
Yeah, I know they did.
Yeah. Those giant spiders?
Yeah, you just like look up and it's the size of your fucking ceiling.
Fucking huge ass
Yeah,
spider.
and
man.
it's just slowly doing.
Just here,
You see it like slowly just like it's like I'm just gonna get a little bit closer so I can murder you.
Dude, I hate spiders. Like I'm not afraid of them, but whenever I see a spider, I get angry, legitimately angry.
Tarantulas are a lot of people have those as pets, and they're actually not.
They're pretty docile.
Yeah, they're not. A lot of people actually really like them, and they're really like nice and friendly, and they get freaked out by them. But it's like,
no. But what I'm saying is, I'm not like. It's not because of their nature, that because of their like mean, insects or whatever. I fucking hate them so much. Why the fuck are you up in my house, man?
I didn't know you had that big of a hatred for.
I don't like
spiders.
I don't like any insects. I despise insects.
Oh, dude, I mean, I started to hate insects right after.
Well, I don't think a spider's an insect, actually. I think they go by a more technical, scientific, like family genome or some shit. I don't know. They're not. I don't think they're considered insects, though.
No, I know. I'm just saying in general. Remember when the first King Kong came out?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Like the old school King Kong from like the 1950s?
No. Or I should say our modern day King Kong.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Skull Island?
Yeah. Do you remember the scene where they're all in that valley?
Yes.
And they're just like, they just see one bug and they're like, and somebody like steps on one.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, oh, there's a lot of bugs. And then just every bug that you can imagine is just ginormous as fuck and starts hauling ass. Dude, it's just giving me the chills right now.
Yeah,
and then the one guy that's like defending himself with the machete is slowly getting fucking eaten by those like worm things with like a bunch of teeth inside of it.
I think those were
fucking
centipedes. Those were giant centipedes or giant millipedes or something.
Something like that. It makes me nauseous.
Yeah.
Just thinking of that scene, and my brother's sitting there just like, it's fucking sick, right? And I'm like, dude, absolutely not. I was like, I wanted to throw the fuck up after that. And then they're all like sitting there after they just defended. For me, it is.
You want to throw up after watching that?
Dude, I mean, just to see them just get eaten alive, like by these ginormous bugs. Yeah, for me, I should say it made me very uncomfortable. It made me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, I feel that, but we should introduce the podcast.
Oh, yeah. We've been going like almost 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, hold on. I got it. All right. Welcome back to the 9th episode of Dude, That's What I'm Saying podcast. There's Jorb and Dude, did you want to be for Gore or George or George Orb?
I forgore.
Yeah, you for Gore. That's Jorb. I'm Mike, and this is this is our 9th episode. Yeah, 9th episode.
Yep.
Of Dude, That's What I'm Saying podcast.
Wait, I thought it was 10. I think it's 10.
Is it 10?
I think so. Lucky
No.
number 10.
No, it's not. Hold on. Give me a fucking second. I don't know. I think it's 9 because I think I just posted 8. Give me a minute. Yeah, it's 9. That was our last episode.
Wait, go back.
That's a TikTok up there. Or that's a short YouTube short.
Go to the one before that.
Yeah, this is 7.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. You're right. Yeah.
All right, cool. We don't know what fucking episode we're on.
Time show does fly.
This is episode 9. I'm wearing the same color shirt because the fucking coincidence of that. Yeah. Looking like real fucking idiots.
Well, I mean, you copied me, man. I can't see anything other than gray, black, and white. So
you can't see it doesn't mean I copy
you have options, man.
I know I have options,
trying
but
to steal my swag.
Yeah, dude. Dude.
My solid colored neutral shirts.
Yeah, dude. What was it? What we always say? You know my swag. You don't know my story. You just know my swag.
You know my swag, not my story.
you know my swag, not my story. Yeah, dude, that'd be the name of this episode.
Yeah.
You know my swag, not my story. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe here on YouTube if you're watching. Make sure that you guys comment, follow, like, and review on Spotify, Google Podcasts. And this week, or for this episode, I will do everything I can to get it on Apple. Basically Apple Podcasts, just because you have to submit and manually upload it, and they make it pretty difficult. So, and the website that we're using isn't doing it automatically because Apple doesn't allow them, which is super fucking cool. And so I got to try to do that this week just because we're losing out on a lot of viewership or listenership on Apple Podcasts. A lot of people have iPhones. So we're going to be on there. So make sure you guys search for us there. I'll promote that when it goes live on Instagram too. What?
No, I just hate you.
Okay. And make sure you guys comment down below. We had a couple comments this week, which is great, but give us maybe comments to talk about or discuss, or something that you guys would like us to touch on. Those type of comments is what we're kind of looking for, just so that gives us like kind of a basis to go off of and topics we can talk about that you want us to talk about. So
fuck them, bro.
Okay, or fuck you.
Yeah. I like that idea.
All right, cool. Let's end this podcast. We'll see you later. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, that's what we're getting at the whole time.
Yeah. So follow us on Instagram. That's @DudeThat'sWhatI'mSayinPodcast. Come out clips every single week. So, but yeah, man, we got a jam-packed episode today. Our introduction was delayed 5 minutes because we just started talking about random shit.
Yeah, we forgot that we didn't start the podcast. We just started talking to each other.
Yeah, I hit record, and then sometimes we're like sitting here for like 20 seconds. We're like, all right, let's start it.
Yeah, that was like 5 minutes, not 20 seconds. So.
Well, I mean, like it's silent for like 20 seconds, and then I'm like, then I ask you a question, and then we start going.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
Go to your fucking TikTok segment.
Oh yeah. We got something for you.
Let's see, Mike. I'm gonna judge you extremely hard from now on.
Dude.
So you better make this shit good.
What kind of drugs do you think he's on?
Man.
Dude, he reminds me of like Rick from Rick and Morty.
You on some PCP?
Yeah, dude. He's like, I've never seen somebody struggle as hard to get up in my life, and then he sits up and just goes,
That dude's
woo.
body is hurting.
Yeah.
I give that TikTok a 2 out of 10.
Okay.
Judging you hard, Mike.
Wait, there's this one here.
Just slap your ass.
Yeah, his stupid ass face is on the phone. And then the camera pulls back and he's got the same face. He just slaps the shit out of him.
He made him go right back to sleep.
Yeah, fucking slaps his ass back to sleep.
I give that one a 5 out of 10. You better, pick it right, Mike.
No, dude, this is true though. Remember, like when you're trying to like run and you think it's super cool.
That's true. That's the truth.
And you're like, oh god.
Yep. Okay, I give that a 5 out of 10 too.
And boy, this is what the shoes your dad wears every day.
My boy got on the walk with me, Lord. Yeah, walk with me. He don't even care about it. I said, walk with me, Lord.
I thought that was your dad.
I gotta get
It looks like it with his head down.
Yeah, with his head down.
My dad doesn't sit like that, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know he doesn't sit like that. But dude, those don't tell me he doesn't own 6 pair of those.
Yeah, no, he owns a couple of them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Give that one a 5 out of 10 too.
Oh, dude, dude, this is how you and I eat snacks together.
Oh, can I get a grape? Oh yeah. Oh, can I get a grape? Oh yeah.
That's how we eat soup.
Dude, that caught me so off guard. Where she's like, "Can I get a grape?" Yeah, sure. Just spits it right in her own mouth, and then
low key, that's kind of hot.
Dwóch takich Big Jacków. Tak, więc zobaczymy teraz. O, ten cios nie był zbyt
Dude,
mocny,
fucking
ale
dude midget
zwłaszcza
slapping.
jakiś tam- że w ćwiartconie jest
Have you
dwóch takich
seen
Big Jacków.
the
Tak.
actual,
Yeah.
like,
Zobaczymy teraz.
like real size people do it?
Yeah, and have you seen like the there's like a beauty one where like 2 chicks are like they're like pretty good looking, or like some of them have like the fake lips and like the Botox and shit, and they're just standing up there in like full dresses and they're just slapping the shit out of each other.
They
Have you seen those?
They have Botox.
Some
Isn't
of
that
them have Botox.
dangerous to slap
Yeah, I
the shit
know.
out of each other with Botox.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm like, can't you just shift that liquid and it just go in your fucking eye and your
or
eyes like this?
Fucking have your cheek explode. All right, bro, you got one more chance. I gave that one a 3 out of 10.
Let's see here, dude.
One more chance. If I'm not pissing my pants by the end of this one, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
All right, well then you gotta give me a fucking second.
One.
Here you go.
Is it now?
My
But you
my
like
boy.
them noodles wet, don't you? Yeah, you do. Look how red your lips are. Look how red yours are. Like a clown. My face is sweating and my nose is running. Hey man, your nose is running. My balls is sweating.
Balls this one. They're just fucking staring at each other.
Yours ain't? Is it now?
Because it's the Haas twins, I give it a 6
But
out
you
of
like-
10. Those noodles are actually good as fuck. I had them a week and a half ago.
Oh, dude, can I show you one more?
Fine, dude. And second, I hate the fact that they're eating noodles out of a fucking plate.
Yeah, I know.
That's so
I know, that's
stupid.
what made me laugh too. But
Fuck.
dude, I forgot about this. So this one, I'll set up for you. This one is a bunch of older people and some young people talking about their community, or they're like a community watch, and they're on a Zoom, and they don't know that other people can join the Zoom if it's not secured or locked with a code.
Mm-hmm.
So here,
The issue came up about whether we could rent the pool, and I would like to see this.
Are we, everyone on the line okay?
Are we okay?
I'm coming.
We've got 3 people that came in. Could they?
We all came in.
Oh my God.
I would suggest that next time we get a password on this, okay?
Yo, Roger looks so fucking horny right now. Oh my god, Roger, come on, man.
the issue came up about.
He goes, Roger looks so fucking horny right now. Come on, Roger. And it's just like super old dude with a big mustache. Just like, what?
The first chick's reaction was priceless. I give that, what, a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10, Mike. Overall grade from the average of them all, yeah, you know, without doing all the math in my head, I give it a 3 out of 10. That was a 3 out of 10 TikTok session.
Fuck you.
You got to do better next time, buddy. Al. What?
Hey.
Guy.
I'm just a man.
Well, I'm a man. I'm 40.
I'm only a man.
So, I listened to this interesting topic by the great, honorable, super intelligent 21 Savage.
He's a pretty credible guy.
Yeah, talking about his perspective when it comes to cheating in relationships and what it means for men and women.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we should play the video real quick. I want to see what you think about it.
Okay.
There we go.
Now, when you say you love women, you love them with the heart. And how many times your heart got broke?
Shit. Once.
And it fucks you up?
Nah. Shit. Nah, not really. Cause shit, everybody ain't the same.
Okay.
You meet another motherfucker and that motherfucker will heal your heart. See what I'm saying?
So when she broke it, somebody else healed it?
Yeah.
And how long did that take?
Shit, it took a minute for me to be open to let the motherfucker even get that close to me again. See what I'm saying? Yeah.
So she did.
That was like young nigga shit though. That was young nigga.
Yeah, well, we all go through that.
I got cheated on.
Get cheated on.
Young nigga shit. I ain't going for that shit now.
Okay, you ain't.
Cheat on me, it's over with. Never speak to you again in life.
Wait,
straight up.
Wait, did you after she cheated on you? Did you still talk to her for a while?
Nah. Back when I was a young.
Yeah, back then, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. I tried to forget it, forgive.
They clean fly tie ass out.
Every time you do something wrong, that shit just get you.
Now, when you say you love women, you love them with the heart. And how many times your heart got broke?
Well, okay. So what do you? The caption is both the captions actually. The one on the video and the one in the actual description. What do you think about that? When it comes to men cheating and women cheating, basically it's saying.
Now, when you say you love women, you love them with the heart. And how many times your heart got broke?
He's saying it's okay for men to cheat because you can conquer, because you're conquering another woman. Whereas that's what that caption says. Whereas if a woman cheats, she's allowing somebody else to conquer her. Essentially saying that when men cheat, they're not allowing anybody to take over their mind when they're doing it. But when women cheat, they're allowing their minds to be taken over emotionally as well as physically. That leads them to do the cheating. You following me?
Yeah, no, I know. I'm
basically
I'm getting what you're saying.
The emotional aspect is what makes women cheating worse than men cheating.
I mean, it just depends on. It really all depends on how you look at it, and what your perspective is on it. Because while that that could be true, that could be true, but at the same time, I don't think that that's just black and white like that.
Whoa, we don't gotta talk about race here, man. I'm just talking. It's a little relationship talk. We talk about
no,
race.
That's not the fuck.
I'm fucking with you. Okay, no, keep going.
But I don't think it's very black and white like that. When it comes down to it, obviously every situation's a lot different, and then everyone's gonna deal with it differently. But then at the same time, not everybody is unfaithful and cheats for the same reason.
Yeah.
So you can't just chalk it up to like they're getting emotionally conquered and we can't be. Because men, yeah, because that's not true. Because men can be very emotional when we, like you said, when we put our guard down and we have trust in someone, then that's when we are able to allow them to access our emotions. Mm-hmm. When there's like a trust buildup.
Yeah.
I think it depending on what the girl's gone through and her emotional states and everything like that, they're a lot easier to open up about their emotions and allow their emotions to, I guess, be conquered more than men. So in retrospect, that is true, but it just really, in my opinion, depends on what it really does depend on what that situation is and the reasoning for why she did it.
So are you saying that you believe that in certain situations it's okay for a partner to cheat on somebody else?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, if that's the question, absolutely not.
Okay.
Like I thought it was more or less like, what do you think is the reasoning and why they're
No.
doing it?
Like that was the main.
That was the main thing.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, and that no, and I mean, no, they're not being. I don't think that they're being emotionally conquered or overpowered by another guy. Because then, in my opinion, that just makes it look like then women don't have the power to say no or emotionally say like, no, I'm okay.
I think that it goes both ways. I mean, if for a man to cheat on his girlfriend or his wife, whoever it may be, that shows a lack of
Giving a shit.
Well, giving a shit, but a lack of emotional maturity.
Well, not only that, but also at the same time, I think when men do it, they're more or less like they just don't give a shit. Like they don't care about the logical repercussions of what they're doing. And I don't really think that they're emotionally putting it into wind here.
Exactly, because they're emotionally immature. Because an emotionally mature man would go ahead and say, no, I'm not going to do that no matter what. I'm going to go ahead and take a different route. If you want to cheat on somebody, then you should just end it first before you think about going ahead with somebody else.
Yeah, and I mean, well, that's the other thing as well too.
And I think, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but even to that point, I think that you've got to try to avoid putting yourself in that situation in the first place, to where you feel like you need to leave a partner for somebody else.
I think that when you do that, you're emotionally weak.
Yeah, I think
that's just in my opinion, because we all have temptations. We all see people. We see people that are either more or less attractive. We see people that are either emotionally stronger or weaker. We see all the spectrums, and we always can be like, oh, well, that's what I would want, or that's what I want. And then when that temptation, you start to feed into that temptation more, like if you're not a strong like individual and understand, like obviously if there's something wrong with your relationship, things are not going well,
beating the shit out of you,
right? If there's other aspects in your
and
then you're like, hey, right, and
you're
then
fat and I hate you, Mike, and you should burn in hell,
right. If you're like,
I want you dead, and
feel like you're too Italian for me. Every time I touch you, I get so greasy.
You wear stupid gray shirts.
Yeah, you wear gray shirts. You spike your hair up so you look like a fucking porcupine. Everything, you name it. Your fucking cheekbones are so high you can't see. You don't look like you're Italian when you smile.
Your voice sucks.
Yeah, your voice sounds rickety. Anything you can think of.
Yeah, let's point out all your insecurities right now.
Hell yeah.
Fucking right.
Yeah. Side tit nation, bro. What's up?
Side tit nation.
And basically, oh, fuck, now I lost my fucking train
Sorry,
of thought.
dude. I just started roasting you.
Dude, come on, man. I was trying to fucking I hold on. So I think like if anybody can see somebody that's like, you're like, you look at another woman or a guy and you're like, wow, like they're breath of fresh air, and it's like, it's somebody different, it's something new. That's what we can never, nowadays we're not satisfied with the same. We always want the newest thing.
Yeah.
But that's if you're immature, and then you lead into that and you're like, you forget what you have, you forget what's good, you forget what you have in front of you, because it's a reoccurring thing. And then when we lose that thing in front of us, it's like, okay, fuck, like I fucked up, or like, hey, I actually worked out for the better, all that shit. I've had experience with that. You've had experience with that. It's a lot of my and so it just
I just love how like in the moment when it was happening, it was so devastating. But now we're just laughing about this. Shit.
Yeah, right. So like when it does happen, you're just like, oh my God, my life.
Yeah. Why, God? Why?
It is over, and then you're just like, no, it's really not. If anything, it's like majority of the time it's for the better, and it's for a particular reason. We don't know that reason at that time, and but that's part of life. But the biggest thing, like, to take away from that there, in my opinion, is like, I don't think that women are being emotionally conquered. I think that they're just emotionally, like you said, like not developed at that time, or that they're making these decisions. And they have like a tendency then just to be like, and then they try, I mean, it's vice versa. And then they'll try to blame the opposite sex. Well, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, or she's not doing this, she's not doing that. I think this person would, or this person's shown it to me for, a couple of months. And it's like, okay, cool. And then you figure out that that's not all that works out. And they're just like, them at their surface, and you're taking them at face value because you really don't know that person, like down deep. You don't know that person, but the person that you're with, you do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like your rock and your foundation. And I think that it's that immaturity level that you said is the biggest factor.
Yeah.
And not knowing what you want.
Yes.
Because if you know what you want and you're with a person to begin with because they were what you want, because at the end of the day, it's all about what we want.
Yeah.
Although we could say we're not selfish human beings, we're all selfish as shit. We want what we want.
Motivation.
Right. We want what we want. If we're not going to fucking have it, we have a level of if I'm going to throw a fucking fit or not.
I think one of the biggest dangers is people who allow themselves to open up emotionally to somebody else outside of a relationship while they're in a relationship. Because once you open yourself up emotionally, man, it's fucking game over from there. Emotionally cheating is the precursor that leads to the actual physically cheating.
Yeah, and
which is a dangerous thing about it is that's why me personally, like having an emotional connection, like a deep emotional connection that you're having with somebody outside of a relationship that you should be having with your partner is like, if I find out about that, then it's game over. Yeah, because if you're not having that with your partner, then maybe there needs to be a discussion between you and them about why there's no emotional safety there. Yeah. Why they don't feel secure, why they don't feel safe to have a conversation with you. And if they're not going to have that talk with you and they're just going to jump to the next person that they do feel emotionally safe with and secure with, then that's an impulsive, unstable human being. Now, granted, women do have a different way of communicating with men that sometimes we don't catch all the time, which is unfortunate because the directness that we require isn't always given to us through that communication. Yeah. So they may be telling us, hey, this lacking in this, and this area. And we might be like, oh my God, you shut the fuck up. Just let me be. But that's not like, but in reality, they're telling you exactly what the fuck is wrong.
Yeah.
And we just can't pinpoint it every single time until it's too late. And until after the fact, when you realize, oh shit, maybe those are the signs that I was missing. Now let me develop and grow into a better person so that the next time I can actually read that shit. But a lot of the times I think there's still no excuse for an emotional connection like that to happen in the first place between somebody. And that goes for men and women, because I don't know, like there are a lot of dudes that I've met who are just as bad when it comes to that, who they're not emotionally stable themselves, and they'll jump from person to person because they don't want to fucking feel alone, and they want to be validated like they're a good enough man or a good enough boyfriend. It's like,
yeah, if you're a guy and you do that, grow the fuck up.
Yeah, you're kind of
get your own shit together and fucking just get it together,
man. Just be alone for a little bit if that's the case. Shit.
Yeah, I mean that's the biggest thing is like you wanna be able to develop yourself, because if you can't develop yourself, you're not gonna be able to develop a relationship. You're not gonna be able to develop somebody else or give them what
they need.
Yeah, what they need, or what just they like what you guys respectively need as a couple, so that you guys are successful. Because it's a relationship like any. You both have to put in time, you both have to put in work, You know, you have to, put an effort, and you have to, the biggest thing is valuing each other. And if your value drops for the other person because someone's showing you just maybe just common courtesy or genuineness, take that as like a good friendship. It doesn't all have to be like, oh, okay, well then, you know, why can't I be with that person when they're giving me something that maybe this person isn't? Well, I fucking newsflash, not every person is going to give you everything that you fucking want.
Yeah.
And that's
going to be flaws.
That's that level of immaturity. We're not fucking robots. Nobody's gonna know what the fuck you're thinking or talking about if you can't explain it well. If you can't tell somebody, if you can't tell somebody, or if you can't explain it well, then that's on you. In my opinion, from a guy or a girl, if you can't explain to another person that you're in a relationship with how you feel, then you got to fucking fix your shit then, because that's your fault. Because the other person's not gonna be a fucking mind reader and just get it. Like you see all these stories that they're like, well, like, you know, they know how to read me better than you. Yeah, that's fine, but that's after a long time. And yeah, they know how to read you, but they can't read your fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
There's no fucking way. That's impossible.
Yeah.
So you got to understand that communication is the biggest thing, and that when you're arguing or when you're fighting, it's not you two, it's the problem at hand. So you focus on the problem at hand and not each other. And you fix the problem, not each other.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to fix the other person. They are who they are. No matter what the fuck you try to do, they're always going to be that person, and they may change for a little bit, but they're going to revolve right back to that same person.
Yeah.
Because fucking leopards do not change their spots at all, and that's exactly the way that it's always been. People aren't going to just change the way that they are completely. You know, they can develop and get better, and then maybe stop doing shitty things. Sure. That's always an option.
You can't change who they are, though.
You cannot change who they are as a person. They can either choose to grow emotionally or not.
Yeah.
So no, to answer that question, I don't think that women are conquered emotionally by men.
No.
We're not that smart. Like,
no, we're not that smart. No.
Yeah, no. We tried to think that we're that smart, but it's no. Like they go on emotional.
They know damn well what they're doing.
Well,
they have
I know
of their own. They know what the fuck. They know what the fuck they want when they're doing it.
Well, exactly. So that's my whole entire point. Is like they're not stupid.
Yeah,
they're smart.
Yeah,
you know. But
man,
we're at 35 minutes. Bro.
Holy shit! Wow, that was quick. Time flies when you're talking about relationships and cheating on each other.
Yeah, time flies when you put a dagger in my heart.
Hey, man.
When all I want to do is just love you. And you're giving me this shit right now, dude?
Like,
you're fucking talking all serious when we're trying to do a comedy podcast, you fucking piece of shit.
It doesn't. Okay, we can. Shut the fuck up. Don't even start with me.
You bring this shit on me, bro. So you gotta fucking break me down in front of our YouTube family, bro.
Bring you down, man?
Are
you sad now?
Fucking no.
Are you sad, Mike?
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking dude. I'm
Do you really want me to make you sad?
Wait. What's the Creed song? Fuck. What's the fucking Creed song?
What's the Cream song?
No, yeah. What's the Cream song? No, the Creed song. Creed.
The Greed song.
Creed.
Freed.
Creed. You fuck.
Mead.
Oh, fucking damn it, dude. Oh, I gotta look this shit up.
You don't gotta play it. You really don't gotta play it.
I don't gotta play it, but I'm just gonna.
You don't gotta look it up either. You don't have to do anything like that.
Fucking Creed. No, not the fucking clone Creed. Never mind. But I didn't even Creed.
It came up the movie, the cologne.
Yeah, 500. Not Creed, the fucking band.
Yo, that Creed cologne though, that's some good ass shit,
bro. I just found.
That you want, man.
I found a company that's been advertising a lot that supposedly their fragrances are identical to like some of the Creeds.
What's the name of this company?
It's like Alt Fragrances.
Alt Fragrances?
Yeah.
I've heard of that one before.
Yeah, so I gave it a shot. I got 2 of them that smell like both Creeds. There's like 2 different kinds of Creeds, like they're Aventus, and then there's another one. But I got those 2. And hopefully they come in like this weekend. Hopefully they smell fucking good, dude.
You better smell like fucking Creed, man.
Yeah, dude, I better fucking smell like Creed.
That's a really good cologne. Cologne.
Yeah, that's
Cologne-ish.
Yeah, dude, because like the original is like $400.
Yeah.
Dude, I would be
$74, $39.
Yeah, how much is that like a spray? Like $10?
Too much. That's all I fucking know.
Fucking $15
if
to
I'm spraying
$20
that
of spray.
motherfucker, I better be around some goddamn celebrities.
Yeah, I better walk past like Jennifer Aniston. She's like, "You smell really good." I go, "Thanks." It's McGreen.
Speaking of celebrities, oh man, I got a surprise next.
Okay, cool. Hold that for next
the
week.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This was the 9th episode of Dude, That's What I'm Saying podcast. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe here on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And we'll see you next week for our 10th episode.
Next week is number 10.
Next week is number 10.
Okay, now I remember. See you later, motherfuckers.
Oh.